Hey guys, no, that's not my wife's underwear on my head. Although, no, it's not. I'll show you what I'm up to today. Ooh. Got the wire feed out. That's what I got. I'm running for volts and wire, amps, 16.8, 238. I made myself a little, what do you want to call it? A test fixture, when we all learned how to weld back in school. Just a pipe, adjustable clamp up and down. And what I got done just doing a little while ago is a little practice. I tipped it up so you can see it in the light, but this is a vertical up at those settings, 16.8 volts, 238 inches per minute on the wire. And I just wanted to show you what I can do. This is 1/2 inch plate, still a little hot. And yeah, I'm going to be training a little bit here, my guys. The next week or so, I got some other blanks here, but I just wanted to show you this process and that you can do just about any thickness of plate with 035. It don't matter as long as you got your settings right, because the heat is sinking in when you're going vertical. Now that setting I would not run flat. I may run it overhead, but that setting is, I would run flat maybe on 10 gauge with that setting. So basically I'm going to do a multiple pass right now on this. I'm going to go back in here and put 2 passes, and then I'm going to do 1 single over the top on the other side and just show you the difference of what you can do with just regular hardware. If that's all you got in the shop, if you're whatever, hell, you got a little Lincoln MP 210 MP can probably do this, you know. So you're not always just stuck because you got a 200 amp machine. You just got to know how to use it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I am going to, and someday I'm going to try to get this camera inside of a lens, if you will, and show you my technique. I'm trying to figure out a way. You got to keep the light out from the back, and I don't know how the guys do it. I got to do a little research on that. But all right, I'm going to make a few welds and then bring you back and show you what it is, what it looks like. Okay. So I just got done with the second pass. I'm going to just tip it up here. I made these just so I can get some light on there. That's the second pass. And I'm going to do a third pass right down in here. And that weld will be about a 3/4 inch weld across the face. So if this was 1 inch plate and you need to do a repair and go vertical up, you'll see how nice she lays in there. I'll bring you back for that. Okay, just got that one done. Put my glove back on. I don't think that looks too bad. Laid right in there. And I can keep doing it, right, one after the other. It doesn't get too hot because you're running a 35 thousandths wire. It's kind of like running a 70-18. There's a lot of movement. You got to keep in your puddle. But you look from the end, she's really stacked in there nice. So it can be done. That's all you got. That's what you do. I'm going to be doing this for my guys in the next couple of weeks, and I just wanted to touch up myself because it's been a while. Getting some of that slag off of there. So that's a 3-pass weld. We're about 3/4 of an inch legs, and pretty nice across the face, if I do say so myself. Alright, now what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to do the old Magnum. I'm going to do another one, just one pass, wide one across the top. I prefer to do these, but some people can't, you know, bead placement is sometimes it's hard to get this bead in sync with that one and make it nice and level across the top. So sometimes we end up just doing a weave all the way up. I'm just playing, so that's what I'm going to do next, and I'll bring you back for that. Now there's a fatty. I show you. But look at that. Ooh. Nice, consistent. Actually, I'm thinking I like that better. Other than, it depends on what you want to put for heat input into your part, or what you're working on, but that is, boy, I almost impressed myself again. I knocked some of the shinies off of there, but yeah. Look at that. Boy, I think that's pretty nice. Just gonna look at the profile of it from the end, just so you can see the throats and the legs. About the same on both sides, two different techniques. And there again, if you're doing repair work, you can do it with that. I didn't change anything. So basically what I'm saying is, if you're out in Zimbabwe, and you got a 110 volt power supply or a 220 little welder, you can do it. You just got to take your time. And I strongly suggest, if you're going to do any overhead, I wear the big mitt on the left hand where I'm right-handed, so I wear a regular TIG welder's glove on the right, so I have good control of my welding gun. And I don't have my nice heat shield on the back, that aluminized piece of fiberglass slash probably asbestos death, you know, whatever material. So I just thought I'd share that. I like my tree that I made. It's just clamps to the bench. I can pull it all apart, throw it on the shelf when I'm not using it, and adjust it wherever I want. Helps you get in a nice relaxed position. That's the other thing about welding. You know, you want to be in a good relaxed position to do what you're doing. So you don't want to be crammed in there unless you have to be. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, but the more relaxed you are, the better. So I said, I can just take this thing and it's hot. Flip it around. Anybody who's welded in school has seen these things, so it's nothing new. I just decided to build one today so I could brush up on my own skills. Sometimes you got to do that too. So, all right. Maybe I'll show you what we got going in the shop here. Still got to get rid of that engine. A couple of old timers came in today. One's got a head gasket out. I don't know which, but we're supposed to get a foot of snow again this weekend in 2 different batches, so I'm not really. They brought them in just to let them sit here till Monday. It's Friday afternoon, and oh, Mr. Skid Steer's got its new hose in it. It just didn't get out of here today. We had other fish in the frying pan, so to speak. And Mr. West, he's got his axle out and apart, and got to reseal it. Anybody who knows anything about John Deere, that's pretty common. Oh, I can hear it. She's pouring outside right now. And this was quite the monster the other day. I remember me talking about putting new bushings and tightening up this front end. That's the axle that goes across. We gotta take it to the neighbors, and he's gotta, my press just isn't big enough, and he's got a 50 tonner, and it took 50 ton. They pigged the needle before she went bang for the spindles and the axles. So that'll be getting rebushed and going back together hopefully next week. I gotta go out of town for a couple days and do some work. And that's about what I know. So thanks for coming along, and keep telling your friends. Hope you subscribe. Get other people to subscribe. It'd be appreciated. I'm almost up to 500 subscribers, which is awesome. So, all right. Thanks for watching once again. Take care.